In question 8, let us deal with partial fraction. Before you get started, it is very important you must always check that this is a proper fraction before you can split up into its partial fraction. The definition of a proper fraction is the degree of the numerator must be strictly less than the degree of the denominator. By looking at the degree, we are looking out at the highest power. So the highest power, or in other words known as the degree of the numerator, is 1. The degree of the denominator is 2. Since degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator, this is a proper fraction. We can get started with our partial fraction. Next, you must always ensure your denominator is fully factorized. So in this case, we will need to factorize our denominator. Taking note that there are two factors, or rather two linear factors, it means that we are split into two partial fractions with a constant a and b on top. Next, if you want to find out the value of a and b, it's always very important you need to multiply throughout by the original denominator. So in this case, I will multiply the equation by 2x minus 1, 3x plus 4. And let us simplify the equation in order for us to find out what is the value of a and b. Okay, as learned previously, if you want to find the values of a and b, it will be okay for you to actually compare the degree as well as the constant. But I think in this case, it's actually easier for you to substitute values of x that will allow the bracket terms to be equal to 0. So, my first choice will be to let x be equal to half. If you do some quick calculation, a will be equal to 3. Similarly, if you let x be equal to negative 3 over 4, with some quick manipulation, you will obtain your b to be negative 2. Once we are done with our a and b, please write out the final solution accordingly in their partial fraction and underline your final answer.